Okay.
Cookie contest!
That's cool.
Cookie contest! No, it looks good, Jack. It's crazy that flour is in cookies.
I'm painting almond extract, so you're gonna have almond extract.
I don't want that.
Feel free to put them in now. This is the contest. We have Atrioc on one side of the table and Ludwig on the other side of the table. Both doing really cool things, actually. Okay, what is happening, you two? You are making chocolate chip cookies.
I'm gonna destroy him in a chocolate chip cookie making contest. Is that rolling eyes? I was like, what is that?
We're going into my skull.
Neither of these two can use their phones. Phones away.
Give me your phone. No, it's not a phone.
No cheaters.
Neither of these two have a recipe. I will not be giving them any hints. I will be asking them questions throughout, and I will be supervising. That is my role here. At the end, I will be a judge, but I also have 3 blind judges.
How'd you find 3 blind people so quick?
Not ableist.
Yeah, like, it's cool.
It's just cool.
Okay, you have exactly 30 minutes to get in the oven.
Ooh.
Starting now.
Alright, first things first.
Okay.
I'm making a boozy cookie. I need some booze.
I don't even know where to begin, so I'm gonna think. I don't know the first step. Baking sheet. Don't even.
Okay.
Okay, wait a minute. I'll ask for your help when I need
You
it.
need a baking sheet to start making your cookies.
I need a space to make my cookies, but I realized that I can probably do that on the table.
What are we being judged on?
Ding, 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 challenge 1. Challenge 1
no,
complete.
he
You thought I
found
found the
it.
baking sheet.
Damn it.
Ding, 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 ding. And you thought I wasn't a chef.
First things first, what is most of the cookie? It is, nope, Hibiki whiskey.
Step 1. Jeff.
I got her by the balls. Touch the butter.
Oh, you.
Yeah, use.
Cracked.
I'm like
You've
Sherlock.
cracked.
For those of you who don't know my background, I was a pastry chef for many, many years. I used to literally make hundreds of cookies a day. I wanted to show you guys how to properly make a chocolate chip cookie. So, you know, you have a little bit of preface going into it because I'm not exactly sure what they're gonna come up with. The most important thing about chocolate chip cookies is always creaming your butter and your sugar.
Step 1, butter.
Is this browning the butter?
Step 2, flora and fauna.
Is putting brown sugar in butter
Is this brown
browning
sugar?
it?
Okay.
Another very important thing about chocolate chip cookies is you don't just use white sugar, you also use brown sugar. So I will be actually very surprised if either of them use brown sugar.
Should I melt it a bit? Do you melt
Damn,
it?
I am.
Surely you melt it a bit.
You gotta give it a little toasty.
Do you toast it?
I'll use a mixer. I have multiple mixers, so I'll be also again very surprised to see if they use a hand mixer, they can use the KitchenAid, they might just use a spatula. So the most important thing about creaming butter and sugar is that it's all combined and also that it's a lighter color. That means you've added enough air to it. So your butter should lighten up at least a shade.
I'm gonna go ahead and just start dumping flour. It's crazy that flour is in cookies. Okay, you have these at least. Thank God. I thought this was an amateur kitchen. Oh, what do I detect here? Trace touches of brown sugar upon the fucking scoop.
I didn't realize I needed
This is like Watson and Holmes trying to deconstruct it.
She's overplayed her hand.
Take a look at this brown butter I made.
Ludwig has melted some butter and added about a 1/3 cup of brown sugar and mixed it together and is now eating it.
That's delicious.
Atrioc has added a
What's
4th
my favorite ingredient?
salt, a 4th cup of butter, a 4th cup of powdered sugar, a 4th cup of brown sugar, and now a teaspoon of salt.
Can you get a zoom up of this? Do a little zoom up because I'm browning my. I'm getting boozy.
Hey,
I'm boozy. Booze.
this smells good. Hope I don't end up with a less boozy cookie.
Is that good? How much booze is too much booze?
Do you have a mixer?
Yeah, we do. Did you use the mixer? She used
I
it.
call dibs.
No, there's no thing for it.
Atrioc is now putting his bowl into the microwave.
Uh-oh. Double action.
Dude.
Okay, Ludwig has used 3 eggs.
And I'm more of a 1 egg Andy. Try to make it land in the cup.
Oh, that would have been sick if you cracked it on the
Off the
ceiling.
roof. Okay, we got 1 egg.
Typically in cookie dough, you should use 2 eggs, okay, chat? So here you would add 2 eggs and then make sure your eggs are added to your sugar mixture. We're gonna do a whole teaspoon of vanilla into our wet ingredients. Awesome.
We need more butter.
A little bit more sugar.
Well, that's not from Tarzan. I think I did too much flour.
I'm feeling that it was 0 on my end. Now that I think back, I'm retracing my steps.
Definitely use flour. I can see it on the side. Unless that is pure unadulterated salt.
Well, I did a lot of salt as well.
I think I used way too much flour.
Damn, I am racking my brain. I can't remember if I put flour in or not, and I'm not joking.
In a different bowl, you do your dry ingredients. They might just do their dry ingredients in the same bowl. You separate your dry and your wet ingredients because then you have a more even mix and you're less likely to have weird like bumps and raises and stuff like that, okay? So it should be 2 1/4 cups of flour and then a teaspoon of baking soda and then salt. Now mix this all together and then I'm just gonna dump it in here, mix this together, and then chocolate chips are totally up to you. There's my cookie dough. It's great.
Show them your batter.
Oh no, his batter looks way
Show them your batter because
worse.
it actually looks like liquid shit.
No, it looks good, chat.
Have you put the flour in yet?
Yeah, that's what I'm been questioning myself about.
Ooh, so you know tres leches is like 3 milk? I'm making tres sugares.
Chat, what I'm most concerned
it's
about
confectioner's brown and
is they have not pulled out baking
No, no,
soda
the classic.
or baking powder.
Keeps adding flour. I swear to God, I look over every 15 minutes. You're adding the same ingredients and mixing it. And I don't know if it's genius or genius. No.
Hey! I mean, the first time I had it, it was only sugar that I tasted. The second time, it was only butter. So now I'm hoping for a nice
This is
strike.
too sloppy toppy. Where's the brown sugar? That'll fucking bring me down. Maybe temperature down. Vanilla! You have vanilla? Vanilla. You can't use it because I called it. You get almond extract? I only get vanilla.
Oh no!
What are you doing?
I'm painting almond extract. So you're gonna have almond extract.
I don't want that.
You want to do a game of chicken? I'll pour my almond extract. You pour my vanilla. I'll pour. You pour your vanilla.
The 2 worst cookies ever.
I mean, I don't know what I made, but
Bro, I've lost.
So one important thing about cookie dough is it does need to sit in the fridge. It's got to sit in the fridge because it needs to solidify before you scoop it. So I'm just going to throw it in the fridge while I clean up, and then we're going to scoop it and cook some, and we're done.
Wait a minute, how do I get your consistency quickly? Tell me 3 things not to put in here that's on this table.
The whiskey.
Okay.
Do
What?
not put that in there.
If I'm trying to get more consistency.
The breadcrumbs that I don't know why you brought out of the cupboard. You should not put breadcrumbs
Possibly
in
needed
there.
breadcrumbs!
This deodorant over here should not go in there.
You've
so.
been no help at all.
if it's gooey like this, what you need to do is ask a pro.
I'm asking a pro.
Dump flour.
I've been dumping flour, bro.
Okay, first of all, you're putting it on like at Olive Garden if it's the Parmesan.
Tastes so good right now. I love my
Oh,
mix.
then put flour. Put
I
flour.
just want more of a. Oh.
Chef, I need more time.
2 minutes
I
extension.
don't know what to say.
No
Yeah.
extensions. 2 minutes
No
extension.
extension for you. You have 7 minutes left.
You have so much time.
Now I need the mixer for the one last time.
Don't use the mixer, just fold it.
What do you mean?
Thing about cookies is it's mostly about the hearth and the home. And if you start using
Speak to
too
that.
much,
Speak to that.
yeah. If you
In
start
what ways
using,
about the hearth and the home?
so a lot of people think to use machina,
Yeah.
these mechanical devices,
You mean?
and you gotta bring yourself back down to roots.
No, I use the mixer because it's powerful technology.
And that's where you've
I'm
gone
like the
wrong.
Elon Musk of the kitchen.
Do
People
you
say
think the best bao bun is made by machine? or man?
Bitcoin's gonna change everything?
Fuck Doge. Oh, I have an idea. My finishing touch.
Salt? Genius. Genius!
So chat, this masterpiece, both of them, feel free to put them in now.
Clean up,
Before you guys start
everybody,
cleaning
do
up,
your share.
predictions about your cookie. What you think, how they're gonna come out as.
I think my cookies have
Yeah.
a lot of heart, a lot of love. They're a little mushier than I've ever seen a cookie go into the oven. If I'm being dead honest, no joke, I don't know where I messed up on the consistency,
Yeah.
but I do know that I put in ingredients that taste good when I take the dough.
There you go.
So I feel like as long as the cookie doesn't come out wild, it's gonna be mamma mia.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not American, so I don't have an upbringing of eating these cookies.
Okay.
However, I'll always remember what my father said to me before he passed, which is make sure to throw in some hibiki in that bitch now. And I followed that advice here today.
Yeah,
So
okay.
distasteful.
Both of you close your eyes for a second. I need to show you something very important. 2 items on the counter, and I want your thoughts in a second, what you think
Got 2 items for you right here.
about, okay, thank you.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
If it's what I think it is, it's a horny ass show.
Okay, I want you guys to open your eyes, and I want you to look at those 2 items.
Please God.
Baking soda and
Baking
baking powder.
But we're not baking.
Yeah.
We're cooking.
Yeah, that's your mistake.
So after seeing those items, you think it's a good thing that you didn't use them?
What the fuck is baking soda? So look at this. Baking soda says for cleaning and deodorizing.
Yeah. So it
So-
also says for baking.
Yeah.
That you.
Here's your dough. Let's
There
try
is
it.
my dough right there. So try my
try
dough
your
compared
dough.
to yours.
I'm being dead honest when I say this. I like my flavor of dough more.
That's because yours is all sugar. So, yours is 100% sugar. So you just like sugar and butter, which everyone does.
Yay!
Why do they look bad?
Why do they look bad?
Alright, well, I'm good on your call, because mine look decent right now. I think we need a little edge burn.
Yeah, I would wait. We could leave it on and open.
How about, okay, we'll count down from 60 seconds and we'll do that.
Please don't DMCS.
I'm not gonna.
Oh yeah, don't DTA.
I like that. You gotta get my
Wait.
No, what?
Wait.
No, I wasn't gonna try it. I was gonna touch it.
greedy little man.
Oh my god, I didn't
Why is
realize
it-
that. I didn't realize the visual examination was
Okay.
against the
All
rules.
right. Eric has a lot of experience with cookies because Eric is probably a better baker than myself. Eric, tell us about your cookie experience.
I've been baking cookies anytime that I feel down, which is all the time, so.
Depression cookies. I
Yeah,
feel that, yeah.
no.
But what makes you happier than cookies? Nothing, chat. So what you're gonna do is break one of these in half. Ludwig didn't play off.
Well, I would hide those.
Okay,
I put 4
okay,
and 4
sure.
equally. That's a weird
Sure,
thing
sure,
to
sure.
just leak right now in the middle of the competition.
What do you mean?
Because you would have to plate more, and so it'd be obvious whose cookies is who.
Oh my god, I just did that.
Yeah.
Why didn't you plate them all?
Just because it's
I wasn't.
chill.
I wasn't here. I
It's
didn't
fine.
see it.
It's not just.
Each of us have enough cookies for everyone.
All right, let's get offset. Let's get offset. Let him mix the plates.
Okay, okay.
These ones seem
okay.
dry.
Okay, just do that. Because Ludwig, there is more than 4 of us that need to try the cookies. I realized I leaked, but also I told you to plate all your cookies.
I can't believe
What do you mean? You should have played all your cookies.
My bad. There's 4 judges.
There's not 4 judges, Ludwig. 1, 2, 3, 4.
But you could grab one after.
You can at the end. You're the last.
I'm gonna start with these ones because they look way too dry.
Okay, they look way too dry.
Can I get some milk?
We actually don't have milk. I have soy. We have soy milk. Is that
Soy milk works. These are very dry.
Okay, so initial thoughts on that cookie. Just really dry.
What
Okay.
is taste-wise?
Actually, it tastes great.
Tastes great, but it's dry.
It's just like kind of cakey.
So is it a cookie or
You call it more of a biscuit.
That's a very valid term to
a
use.
delicious biscuit?
Interesting.
Very
Okay.
valid term.
Eat
to
the
use.
the cookie. Yeah, one glass.
Thoughts on this one?
Almost the exact opposite.
Okay, so very wet.
Very wet.
Okay.
I like it though. There's really weird like crispy bits that just suck.
There are crispy bits that suck.
But does it make you enjoy the good bits more? Is it like you have these crispy bits and they suck so much, then you have the good bits and it's like, whoa, uh-oh, that's so delicious now.
No.
Or does it make you appreciate what you had before, what you were calling past?
I love how these guys got mad at me for leaking
man.
I
as
didn't
they
know what I
sit here and coach. Get out of here.
You're having
Get out
some
of here.
delicious bites.
Get
No,
out of here.
they-
Which one you would have again? Which one would that be?
The dry one.
The dry one. Okay, good to know. We've got 2 cookies here. First off, if you were looking at the 2, which one looks more appealing to you?
This one because it looks. I like smaller cookies and they look.
There goes a Swift.
I think I will say though, in appearance, both look good. I
Both
just.
look good.
Yes.
Yes.
I prefer these ones more.
Okay, start with whichever one you would like. Swift is like, why is that man eating a treat and I'm not?
It looks like a muffin.
Muffin top.
On
That's
the
a very
inside?
interesting. Yeah, it does actually.
A really thin muffin.
So think what I'm noticing, seeing these broken open, they look like pancakes.
Oh, but yeah. Oh man, it's like chewing the Sahara.
Is it still a cookie though? Do you count it as a cookie?
When I look at it, I don't think so. When I'm looking at the inside,
Uh-huh.
but this tastes like a cookie. Yeah. Next cookie feels a lot more firm.
Okay.
Overall, the break's about the same. Actually, look kind of the same on the inside. What I will say is the chocolate chips not as melty as the other ones.
Yeah.
No, these ones taste worse. but they feel better in my mouth.
What does it taste?
It's far more bland than this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's like almost salty.
And if you had to choose which one, you know, you can eat one again, which one would be your winner? Which one would you'd come back to?
These ones are really good, actually. I really enjoyed them.
Okay. Next, we have Ben entering the arena. Ben, what is your experience with cookies?
I love them.
He loves them.
All right, so I just want to make it clear. I want to get this out here in the open. Someone attempted to bribe me.
Really? Already?
Yeah. Just know I refused the bribe.
Okay.
That's all that
That's
really
good to
matters.
know. Off of appearance, which one are you most excited to try?
Neither.
Okay.
These ones are particularly lumpy,
Uh-huh.
and these ones just lack just like a nice, well-distributed cookie in general.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like yours just blow everything here out of the water. I think I'm gonna bite into the uglier ones first.
Okay.
When you break it apart,
I've heard some complaints about the texture.
it hits like a piece of bread.
Yeah.
All right.
It does look like pancake consistency.
Cookie B. Chewy cookie. Flavor-wise, it's not bad.
Okay.
Comparable to a muffin, like a chocolate chip muffin.
I've heard
that's like
that.
really well
We've
done.
also gotten that feedback
Really?
today. Muffin top, yeah.
The sweetness hits, inedible by any means. Here we go, number 2.
Next one.
Immediately. What are these like granules?
Sea salt. The baker decided to add some fresh sea salt.
I see. On top.
Yes.
So like the cookies came out of the oven and homeboy.
So right before they went in, homeboy sea salted them. It's not cum. It is sea salt, I promise.
You said it's not cum?
It's not cum.
Why would it be cum?
Well, could be.
Well, now you got me thinking it's cum.
Well, it's maybe not cum.
All right.
Could be.
Consistency, a little bit better. You know, there's a few more chocolate chips.
Okay.
There go a little more bang for your buck.
Love that. Love that.
Yeah, I love that too.
Okay, so if you had to choose which one you'd buy again, you know, you go to a bakery, which one would you spend money on?
I mean, come
Well,
on.
I understand.
If
Which
I had
one?
to, like,
yeah.
gun to my
You're
head?
giving away samples. Which one do you
Gun
say?
to my
Yes,
head,
ma'am.
which one's better?
Yeah.
This one.
This one. We have our last judge, Eamon Gaiman. Aiden, please tell them what your experience is with cookies.
When Blair bakes cookies, I eat them the most often.
He does eat them more than anybody else. Initial thoughts: a cookie's been in your mouth, it's processing.
It's a little hard.
Hard in what way? Like burnt or?
Burnt.
Oh.
Burnt. It's like crust, like around the edges specifically. You can tell like it's burned on the edges a little
Yeah.
bit. I'm not super picky about cookies, I feel like.
True.
And
I will burn cookies and Aiden will still eat them.
I don't want to finish this cookie.
Okay, that's what you can throw it in the graveyard. We do have a cookie graveyard. I do hear a crunch with that one. I do see a face.
Wow. So it's more hard on the edges.
Yes.
It's dry. It's so hard that it's like, I don't know what to call them. It's like those cookies you buy in Europe. It didn't taste that bad.
Doesn't taste that bad.
I'm more inclined to finish this.
So the question that I've been asking to choose a winner is which one would you go to a bakery and you have to buy one of these. Which one are you giving money to? You would eat it again.
I think because this tastes like burnt cookie, but this almost tastes like a shortbread cookie with chocolate chips in it. I'm gonna go with this one.
Okay.
Cookie chip.
Should I sit next to my cookie?
Boys, well. Okay, you are both standing next to your cookie. I have not tried these. You have not tried these. I am going to break a piece off.
I want the whole thing because it's gonna be so delicious.
Try your cookies. Try your own cookies. I'm currently
So
trying
flavorful.
Ludwig's cookie.
What I love about it is how healthy this one is because there's no sugar in it. Can I try one of these ones? Hey, here you go.
You got a little cookie graveyard over on your left.
Wait a minute.
Like I started a marathon with my jaw right now.
Before I tell you who won, whose cookie do you think is better upon tasting them? Just honest.
Like actually not bullshitting. 100%. That one fucking sucks. Would rather eat my own vomit. This one's amazing.
And Atrioc, what do you think?
I don't like dry cookies, but I don't like the flavor hit, so I don't know what to say. I like mine more if I can get
Here's the
through
thing about mine. There's nothing
the
wrong
edges
with
are
my
so
flavor.
bad.
There's not. People were saying the flavor's better on yours, but they didn't say mine doesn't have bad flavor. It just has no flavor.
Yeah, it just
It does
doesn't.
have no
Yeah,
flavor.
it doesn't really.
So the interesting thing
Yeah.
is the reason that Atrioc has more flavor is because of the salt. I'm not kidding. Atrioc used enough salt that brought his sugar up. You did not.
Ugh. You want to try one of these ones, Big A? You could use some work.
It's hers. Imagine.
The winner of the cookie competition by 3 votes to 1 is Atrioc.
Let's go! Cookie champion!
So I got a vote.
It's Ben.
Let's go!
Wait, if you recall, I brought up a bribe.
You're my man.
So I told Ben that if he tasted a really salty cookie, it was probably mine. I'll pay you if you vote for that one. And he voted for Lutz.
I will humbly bow out and I will say, my good sir, I will see you next time.
All right, until next time, chat. Subscribing on YouTube is free. !YouTube to go to the YouTube. My YouTube is dying. If you want me to feed my cat, Chompy, please subscribe on YouTube.
Ludwig, I stream mostly like Pokemon gameplay. It's Monday through Friday for me. I start at 8 a.m.